What if a political decision from years ago is on track to secretly cost your family $22,000? It's not a tax on your paycheck, but a hidden cost buried in trade policy. Detailed analysis projects that recent tariffs will create a stunning lifetime loss of $22,000 for the average middle-income household. Today, we're breaking down the numbers to see how this happened, who really paid the price, and what it means for your financial future. What is a tariff? First, what is a tariff? It's a tax on goods imported from other countries. The goal of the tariffs enacted by the Trump administration was to make foreign goods more expensive, encouraging consumers to buy American and protect U.S. industries like manufacturing. On the surface, it sounds simple, but the real-world consequences were far more complex. The promise versus the reality. So, did the tariffs work as promised? The data suggests they didn't. The trade deficit didn't shrink because other countries retaliated with their own tariffs on American goods. The result was that both imports and exports fell, hurting global trade without fixing the balance. As for jobs, the results were a net negative. While a few manufacturing sectors saw small gains, these were wiped out by much larger losses in other areas, like construction and agriculture, which were hit by higher material costs and retaliatory tariffs. Who actually pays the price? This leads to the most critical question: who actually paid for these tariffs? Overwhelming evidence from multiple studies shows the cost was passed almost entirely to Americans through higher prices. In effect, the tariffs acted as a hidden sales tax. You didn't see it on your receipt, but you paid for it in the form of more expensive clothes, cars, and washing machines. These costs also hit lower-income families the hardest, as they spend a larger part of their income on essential goods. If you find this data-driven breakdown valuable, hit that subscribe button for more videos on the economic policies that shape your life. The $22,000 revelation. So, where does that stunning $22,000 figure come from? It's a projection of the lifetime income loss for a middle-income household, calculated by the non-partisan Penn Wharton Budget Model. Their analysis goes beyond immediate price hikes to look at the long-term damage. It projects that the tariffs, if permanent, would shrink the entire U.S. economy, or GDP, by about 6% in the long run. A smaller economy means lower wages, about 5% lower. For a typical middle-income family, that 5% wage loss over a working lifetime adds up to $22,000. It's a loss that happens slowly, the raise you never get, the opportunity that never appears. In the end, the tariffs didn't achieve their stated goals. The trade deficit wasn't fixed, and net jobs were lost. The cost was paid by American consumers through higher prices, especially hitting lower and middle-income families. And that $22,000 figure represents the projected long-term price, a slower-growing economy with lower wages for decades. The debate over trade isn't going away, but it's crucial to ask if we're prepared to pay the hidden price.